So there's always a little bit of delay, but here we go. This is Arusha from Push, a Cure fan documentary. And I'm live with, can you tell me your name, where you're from, and what's going on?
Tim Pogo. I'm from the States, and I'm in Uruguay. Actually, at your concert.
So, how did you get there? Is this your first time seeing them? What's your
Oh gosh,
backstory?
no. I've probably seen them 15 times over the years. You know, when I was younger and cool, I used to work in radio, so had Robert on my show a few times on the radio and whatnot. And I've seen him many times, but I think this is the first time I've seen him outside North America. Um,
Really?
It was, yeah. Oddly enough, I see bands all over the world all the time, but this is the first time for this band in a different part of the world. It was basically, you know what it was? I mean, this tour has been going on, what, over a year now, and I just couldn't catch it. I missed it by a day or 2 days here. I was in Hamburg. They were there the day before. London, 2 days after. Toronto, 1 day prior. I just missed it everywhere in the real world. And then when they announced this leg of the South American tour, I was like, that's around the time of U.S. Thanksgiving. I think I can make one of those work. And so I purposely picked Uruguay because I hadn't been here before, and it wasn't one of the Primavera Festival shows. It was one of the four standalone shows of this Lego tour. And so I was like, all right. I was in Tunisia on the day they came out in June. The tickets were on sale, and I got online, got me a ticket, and said, I guess I'm going to South America. So
That's amazing.
I some miles, and here I am.
You picked a really special show because they've never played in Uruguay.
And you could tell, honestly, just by the buzz around the building and just checking some social media things, like people are freaking out. Like I think we take for granted in the English-speaking Western world when bands like this, like, oh yeah, I guess they're in town. Cool, I'll go. Like people are flipping out that they're actually here in their home country, and that's pretty cool. That's the most. I would say that's the most special part for me so far.
Yeah, how does it feel inside? How does it feel? What's the vibe
People are
inside?
certainly excited, but you know what? One thing I've learned about Uruguay and the people here, they're very mellow. They're very chill. So no one's like freaking out in the venue, but online you can see people like I saw people post photos of like someone spotted them at the airport. People are wondering where are they staying in town. They want to go see them, and so you can tell the fans are super excited. But here in the venue, everyone's kind of just like chill and like ready to take it all in. But I do know that people were lined up outside this arena this morning. Probably people with floor tickets who wanted to be right up to the barrier were lined up since this morning. I mean, that's like 14 hours without peeing. I don't know how you do that, but people were.
Yeah. Well, you get they have these like wrists. They put a number. The people in line give you a number system, and it's sort of like an honor system between fans, and then you can come and go. And I wonder if they just screamed for Eden or one of the roadies because there's the Cure is setting up right now, right?
Yes, we are between acts. Just Mustard has just finished, and they sounded great. People were into them, and the sound in this room. I mean, it's an arena. It's a small arena.
Yeah.
It's I think maximum 15,000, 10 to 15,000. So but it's an arena. It's a nice place. It's kind of like this 5 or so years old, but the sound
Oh,
is
really?
good. It's not the typical bouncing around arena walls, cavernous sort of sound. So they sounded good, and oddly enough, I mean, I pay attention to music all over the world, but they were never on my radar screen until this tour was announced, and I was impressed. Nice shoegazy, dream poppy stuff, and the fans liked them. But I have noticed that the energy level has cranked up a notch in between sets here for sure.
Yeah, and I just noticed while you were talking, when we first logged on, they were playing Twilight Sad. She's not coming back, I think, or I'm not sure, but I thought that was very sweet.
Personally, I'm bummed that they have to cancel this Legacy tour because I love those guys. Seen them a few times. I've got a lot of musical friends in Scotland. I spent a lot of time there, and so I've seen them a couple times in Scotland, and I'm like, oh, great, what a cool added bonus. But so personally, I'm bummed, but obviously the crew is sad they're not here as well.
Right, right, right. So where are you based out of? It sounds like you travel a lot for work.
I do. I'm based in Los Angeles, but also Buffalo. That's my hometown. But yeah, mostly based in Los
You know,
Angeles.
even just hearing the cheering is infectious. It's really beautiful.
I know, right? Every time the drum tag goes boom, boom with the kick drum, everyone freaks out. But like you said, for the first time here in this country for this band, and people are excited. And I'm struck with the age range of fans here. I mean, there are a lot of young people here. People who clearly were born when this band was 25 years in existence. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. It's like a lot of these legacy acts have these second, third generations of fans, and it's absolutely amazing. Saw it at a Nick Cave show last week. Saw it at a couple of Pulp concerts this summer. It's like people screaming every word who are clearly like 20 years old. Like, this band hasn't released music in over 10 years. But like, I kind of love how some of these older, I will say vintage acts, are just attracting more and more fans of all ages, and
But
it's
you're
definitely
gonna
the case here.
you're gonna see hear new songs tonight.
Excellent.
You're
I'm
gonna hear
looking
new
forward to it.
songs tonight. I mean, the album's not out yet, but you're gonna hear.
I
You
kind
know,
of wondered. I've been purposefully not looking at set lists at this leg of the tour just to be surprised.
yeah.
And so good to know that some of the new tracks will be here.
Somebody in the live chat, just 1 second, Tim. If you guys can hear me, they'll be streaming on someone's live streaming on Instagram on this day of the cure. On this day of the cure, live on Instagram. Tim will not be live streaming. Tim will be. Where will you be? Sitting, standing? Where are you gonna be?
I've got floor tickets, so I'll be.
Oh, you do?
Yep. I'm gonna squeeze myself back down there and get a good spot.
Can you?
But it's one of those. It's one of those arenas where there won't be a bad spot on the floor. It's small enough, and clearly the designers here listen to fans the world over. The stage is very high, so it doesn't matter how tall the person's in front of you. The stage is quite high. Sightlines are great. So.
Oh, okay, that's good. Maybe not for the people in the front row, but for you it will be great. Yeah. Well, Tim, would it be horrible? Would it be torture to bring us with you down to the floor?
Want to look around? Yeah. I don't think where I'm at can actually get me. I went up a level to kind of give you a view, but here, let's give you a look at the room.
No, I mean if you're going on the floor, like just walk on in with us. Uh-oh. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do. I may lose you because I'll have to go back downstairs. We can try it.
Let's try it.
All right.
Let's try it. Why not?
I'll look at the antenna. Uh-oh.
Oh, cool, man. This is so fun. It's like we're there, you know? You know what's funny? This looks exactly
Merch
like
table.
This looks exactly like the inside of Madison Square Garden. That's so funny.
It kind of does.
Well, Tim, we'll have to stay in touch because I'm very curious about your travels and the fact that you actually work in the music industry is, it's rare these days.
It's fun. I mean, I try to. My music involvement was, you know.
Uh-oh. Did we lose him? Come on.
Music as much as. All right.
All right. Keep going. Keep going.
Are we still going? All right.
We're on and off, but you know
I didn't
what?
lose you this time. Well.
Let's just try. Here we go. We're trying. Beautiful. This is super exciting.
Let's go see the folks working.
Yes, Paul
A lot of
Corkett.
gear.
Yeah, Paul Corkett's in there somewhere. And I don't know if you haven't heard the live streams, Tim, but they've been fucking excellent. So they're doing something with the mix this time that's beyond. It's so good.
Very cool.
Oh, I love it.
The floor has obviously filled in big time since I walked away between sets, but we'll see how far we can get.
Super exciting. So cool, man. So cool. Thank you so much for doing this.
You're quite welcome. Thanks for having
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Is that your spot or are you going to go up further?
I'll do some more shimmying a little bit.
Oh, you're gonna do the start here and then move approach later?
I might be. I see a couple little holes here. I might be able to get a little closer, and then the old trick. We've all done it before. Once the music starts, and people start moving, and you kind of slip your way through. I think house lights are dimming. So guess what?
Oh God!
Showtime.
All right.
So, all right.
We're staying on until you cut us off.
Well, at some point here, it's probably not legal for us to be transmitting this, but
What are you kidding me? I mean, there's live streams all the time. But I don't want to ruin your good time either. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, all right, yeah. It's like pitch black right now. So I'll say goodbye. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much, Tim.
And yeah, hope I was able to give you at least a small glimpse of what's going on.
Definitely. It's super exciting.
Great.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so for those of you that are still listening to my big mouth, go to On This Day the Cure. On This Day the Cure on Instagram, and Leanie should be live streaming. Okay? I'll put it in the chat right now, if I can. Oh my God, this is technology. Copy URL. Oh gosh, this is like very meta because I'm streaming live and still listening to my big mouth. Can I add this in the chat? Come on. Okay, that's it. That should be, I'm going to add it a couple times. This is where we're going to go to see the live show. And then I'll add it on Facebook. So feel free to ignore me from here on out and try to catch it live. I won't be offended because might be as good as we get with The Cure tonight. I don't think there's a live broadcast. Go to On This Day the Cure. Leanie's in the front row. And let's see everybody. All right? Take care.